peoples. Okay, look. Shut up, Rocky. Don't look everywhere else. Look at the peoples. Rocky, you're being silly. There you go. There you go. You're on all right. Yep. Rocky's in the house. There you go, Rocky. Say something. He's like, I just want to be with you, Daddy. Aw, that's my Rocky Bodine. Yep, that's my cat, Rocky Bodine. Thank you. Actually, oh boy. Hi everyone. The reason why I'm laughing is at any time my tripod may possibly decide to fall, so you never know which way it may fall, and who knows what we're going to see. It may go up to the roof. I'm having a problem with my tripod. It's not stabilized for whatever reason, and it's kind of a bizarre situation. At any rate, I had just shot a Facebook Live session. And I don't know what's going on, if it's a Facebook thing, if it's my ISP, I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, I'm having a massive issue where it's not working anymore. Works for a couple of seconds and boom, that's it. Well, I'm not going to be stopped. And boy, oh boy, Facebook just, it kind of works in a positive, well, no, kind of. It's actually a positive in this case. You see, I tried the Facebook Live session, and I recorded the video afterward, after it kicked me off, because something happened with my ISP or Facebook. I really don't know. There's a lot of noise going on. At any rate, what I can tell you is this, that this is actually going to work as a positive. Now, you might be thinking, why? Well, I got on here to tell you that it's my birthday. It's January the 25th, 2018, as I actually shoot this video. And I got on to say, it's my birthday. Gonna have Bacardi like it's my birthday. I may have a little bling, but I don't be doing that thing. I don't be drinking any alcohol. Actually, I might have some extra happy water. That's about it. Had me a little soda. Got my free meal over at Denny's and had me a little soda now. But as far as the drinking of the alcohol, forget about it here. Anyway, yes, I was at the Denny's. Yes, I had the soda, but I actually had Coke and Sprite mixed so to lessen the caffeine, and it kind of tastes like a ginger ale. Anyway, mainly I am drinking my happy water. Happy water in the house. Any rate. And I'm not giving you a link, so don't even ask me for that. That's another time. There will be time. As far as what is happy water, since I brought it up, no, I'm not going to give you all the boo about it. It has helped me personally in ways that helped me with my eyesight problem that I had I had pink eye and a few other fun things that weren't fun. And helped me to lose a little bit of weight. I hope it doesn't find its way back. Hey, forget about it. At any rate, I'm here because it's my birthday and I have a gift for each of you. Every one of you, I got a gift. Yeah, that's right. You know, my eyes bugging me. It's watering a little bit. Sorry. I got a gift to you. That's right. To you. Okay, maybe I didn't do it quite the way I wanted to do it, but you get it. Here's the deal. My gift to you is confidence and belief in you and your missions, your dreams, and your life. So, what I'm going to impress upon you is this. I noticed that George G, Nora Rose Parker Carter, was on my Facebook Live. So was Leta, but I don't remember the last initial. I apologize. And I didn't get to see if anybody else was on. So if I didn't see, believe me, it's not me. It was the Facebook Live kicking me off. But I said, I cannot allow this message not to be heard. So what I will do is once this is uploaded, which may take forever, it won't take forever, maybe a day or two. Probably not, because I'm very stubborn about that. Whether it's my birthday or not, I would put into work. You better believe that. Anyway, once it gets on there, I'm going to give a message to anyone who was on that session. And, of course, it will be on my wall at Albert Torcaso on Facebook, Torcaso. And, of course, YouTube and all that stuff. At any rate, my gift to you is this. The belief that you can do it. In confidence in you. Now, you might be thinking, oh, geez, here goes another motivational type of thing that other motivational speakers do and all that fun stuff. Yeah, maybe, but not really. I want to throw out the truth. The truth is that I have financial challenges I have to overcome, and thereby technological and software issues that I have to overcome. So, the fact that I get a production of videos out of any kind of sort is pretty amazing. So what I want to say to you is, just because you're at this point in your life where you have a cash flow challenge, a medical challenge, a psychological or physiological challenge, maybe you're being abused or discriminated against, a trillion other things. It doesn't mean that you don't have the tools right now to keep moving ahead. So, I'm going to be kind of specific here. I know Nora Rose Parker Carter. I know that she's been a producer at PCTV for more than 20, probably 25 years or more. I know that she has produced multiple series. And right now she has one. It's either Profiles in Pittsburgh or Pittsburgh Profiles, which one I don't remember at this very moment. We have co-produced, and she's been on my series, I've been on her series. This young lady knows how to speak with an audience. Now, that said, I also know George C. Actually, no, George G. My fault, George G. He has a horror TV show he wants to make large, and he wants to have it mass produced and get on the networks and all that. It's kind of like the old time campy horror films, but it has a little bit more edge to it, in my opinion. And I know he can reach the next level. No doubt about it. I know that he can reach it. Then we have Leta, which I don't know a whole lot about what her missions in life or dreams are yet. But I know about Gemma to an extent and a lot of other people. And what I want to say to you is, where you are now, where you may have always been, the challenges you may have always faced that prevented you, and in your mind's eye still prevent you, I want to say this to you, and I hope you hear this intellectually and emotionally. They are illusions. And I want to get very spiritual for a minute. I believe in Father God and the Lord Jesus Christ. I love everybody. So if you're an atheist, agnostic, whatever you may be, that's fine. I know that Father God exists. And I believe in Jesus is my Savior. That said, let me tell you something. I am 54 years old today. Yeah, you're not supposed to tell people your age. So what? In this lifetime, I am 54 years old as you watch this. And you might think, well, big deal, ain't no big deal. Oh, it's a huge deal. In fact, you could say I'm a living miracle. You see, the medical condition I first had it in 1964. They discovered it, I believe, in 66. The medical thing that I have, I was supposed to be dead. Period. Boom. I had a niece. Actually, I think it was a cousin. Had pretty much the same thing I had. She died at the age of 12 in the 70s. I'm still here. I have had things happen to me that if I wanted to go on a testimonial thing, I have faced things that a lot of people don't go through in life. I have had operations. I've had 3 very serious automobile accidents where I was the middle vehicle, and believe me, it was not good. The bottom line is I'm here. I believe I'm here for a reason, and it's to speak with you and to let you know that whatever we are going through, frankly, I'm going to be very blunt. It is evil. It is the negative force. It is the disbelief or the delusions that are in all of our heads. All of our heads. I don't mean you have mental illness, but in a sense, everybody on earth to a degree, I guess we could say everybody on earth has it, because when we think in a negative way and when we believe we can't do something and can't achieve it, guess what? That's in our head. It's mental. It's psychological. Let me say this to George, to Nora, to Leta, and to each and every one of you. Whatever it is that you wanted to do all your life and you haven't done it, you're the only one stopping you. And your mind. Now, that does not mean that people haven't rejected you, people haven't been hating on you, companies didn't turn you down, didn't say you weren't bad at what you do, or all the other things in the world that happen. But ultimately, my friends, let me be very, very deep here for a minute. You have the power to overcome everything. Mentally speaking, you have no idea what is in your head. You are a genius. Yes, Nora. Yes, George. Yes, Leta. Yes, whomever may be out here. You have no idea. You can't even really conceive of who you truly are. And I don't say that as I'm some know-it-all. No, no, no. I'm saying, look what I'm doing right now. What I am doing. A video in my house with all kinds of limitations. The background, my cosmetics, in other words, I am not the most bright teeth man. I'm not Tony Robbins. I don't have $10 million background. I don't have the production values. There's a trillion reasons. I could say, man, I can't do this. It's embarrassing. And let me tell you something. I don't care about what the limitations are, because you matter. If I can do a TV show on live television for more than 9 years, going live, my friends, for 9 years, opposite the news at 6 p.m., I think you can move forward. If I could have done over 1,700 posts on my blog in the 14 years, I think you can keep moving forward. And by the way, the reason why I didn't have a whole lot of content up until about 5 years ago, was because principally I only used it for my TV episodes, and I did not daily or weekly post, or there would have been thousands on there. And if I could have over 1,400 videos on YouTube, I think you can do it. You can make it. Now, granted, I'm not where I want to be. People don't watch my videos where I want it to be. So I said, I'm just going to have to change all that in 2018. You know what I did today on my birthday? On my birthday now. Yes, I did the Denny's. Yes, I had my ginger ale kind of concoction, sort of. And yes, I had my happy water. You believe after I'm done with that, I am done with this, I'm drinking some more happy water. I love my happy water. You know what? I was going to tell you a little bit other than, I was going to tell you that it not only did it help me lose weight, it got me out of pain and all that fun stuff, but this is not the video for that. So let me throw this down for you, what it is the video for. I've had physiological, I've had financial, and other limitations throughout my entire life. I think if I had a day where I had an overflow of cash flow, I'm not exactly sure how I would react to it. It would be great. It would be positive. But the point is, I've been there, done that. And believe me, I've been through some scary situations. Now let me tell you this. I believe in George. I know Nora can be a nationally televised talk show host anywhere. On the internet, on YouTube, on any network. Frankly, Nora and I have been pioneers in programming that very few have ever done. Unfortunately, we haven't been noticed, but that's okay. I'm not here to complain. I'm here to tell you I'm getting there. I'm not asking to get there, and I want to be very, very clear on this. I'm no longer asking to get my break. I'm taking it. And with God's help, it will be done. Now, why do I say it in an arrogant way like that? If it sounds arrogant, I don't do that, honestly, to be arrogant. I do that because there are lives at stake here. Not just mine and my family's, but yours. You see, I believe that we need to change this world. I believe that our government, especially in America, needs to quit being cowardly and, quite honestly, robbing the people and giving it to the extraordinarily well-to-do citizens or multinational corporations, industries, and banks. I think it is an abomination. It is against God. The Democratic Party and the Republican Party are frankly abominations. Yes, I will. And the Republican Party are abominations because they haven't done the will of the people. But I also believe it's time for us, the people, to rise up legally, peacefully, ethically, mentally, and financially. Now, what do I mean? I'll tell you exactly what I mean. We need to make sure that our Democratic members in D.C. get the memo. They're not willing to fight for the deferred American children that were brought here, or DACA, I think it's DACA. And the government, the Republicans are an abomination. Let's call it as it is. I don't mean the people who vote for Republicans. I'm talking about the Republican leaders. They are an abomination. And I'm sorry if you are considered a Democrat or a liberal. Our state and federal Democratic Party are complicit, and I consider them just as guilty. Now, yes, their policies generally are better for the majority of Americans, but the reality is, when it comes to standing firm, when it comes to finding universal health care, universal education, employment for all, employment for those who are physiologically or mentally disabled, training to teach people how to earn income and become wealthy themselves. Both governments fell short. Both parties fall short. But we can't worry about what the fools, bless their hearts. Bless their hearts. What the people in D.C. or even our local government does not do. Local governments. Whether it's in Istanbul, Brazil, the United States of America, Turkey, or Iraq, or Jamaica, Russia, Morocco, Iran, the Philippines, or India. If our governments, China, if our governments will not do what is right so that no one on earth ever goes without what they need, then we the people must do the impossible. That's my birthday gift to you. Believe that you can do the impossible, because the impossible is actually possible. All you have to do is change your mindset. Yes, you might have to find other people to help you make it happen. Other organizations. You might have to find ways to get financing. I don't care the road you have to take. It is possible. Now you might say, well, how can you prove that, Albert? You talk a good game. Man, you talk a big game. But you just said the impossible is possible. Can you prove it? Yes, I can. You're watching me on something called YouTube, which is on a platform called the internet. Well, not a platform, but a system, a mechanism. called the internet, which is then on a site called YouTube or a platform or maybe Facebook. And every single thing that we do today in our life at one point was considered impossible. Let me go real old school. Most of us are in vehicles daily, either have our own, or we get in a train, or we get in a bus, or we get in a car, or a SUV, or a truck, or whatever, an RV or minivan. Some people go in a plane, or a helicopter. But each and every one of the things I've just mentioned, at one point in history, did not exist. We have light. As you can see, there's some light here. Light did not exist until the 1800s sometime. Or let's put it this way, light existed, but it was not invented and convenient into light bulbs and other fixtures. We now have this, also known as a cell phone. Hold on a minute, I don't want you to see that advertisement. They're not paying me, so why should you? Plus, I just don't think you should see it. It's just kind of a waste. That's my background. This is called a cell phone. I'm not trying to be facetious or condescending. This is a cell phone or also a wireless device. 30, 40 years ago, it didn't exist. And if it did, it wasn't mass produced. Computers didn't exist. So pretty much everything, sorry about that, everything in our lives that we do daily and even our routine and take for granted, none of them existed. And that leads me all the way back to George, to Leta, and to Nora. For whatever reason, you haven't had your break yet. I haven't had mine. I would like a commitment from each of you to text me at 412-559-2731 or to message me right there on Facebook. And for each of you out there, if you do not block your number, do not make it private or unknown, you can text me, you can call me. I'm here. But I want you to make a commitment today, right now. Yes, right now. Commit to going further, to making your dream happen. If you want to be a nationally televised horror host, you want to get U.S. copyrighted, you want to move out to California, you want to move to Tahiti, you want to move to Brazil, wherever it is, George, you need to do it. No excuses. I don't care what obstacles you have, what people have done, what people may do. It does not matter. Like The Rock from wrestling used to say. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. But it does not matter. I want you to go for it, George, because you can. You can achieve it. Now, Nora is a rather special situation. Nora Parker. I worked with Nora. Nora's a great friend. Nora is family. You are family, Nora Parker. I have seen you do things that others have ridiculed you and could not believe you had tried. But you didn't try them. You achieved them. Things that others would have been scared to death to do. And you do it routinely. I have seen you get a portable camera and cover presidents of the United States. I have seen you cover the legitimate president of the United States, Hillary Clinton. I'm sorry, everybody that's in love with the Republicans, but the reality is Hillary Clinton actually did win by having 3 million more votes. But stay here, Republican friends. The reality is this so-called electoral college is a detriment to our United States. But we're not going on that ride today, so just listen to me. Nora Parker, you have covered presidents. You have met legends. You even met Elvis Presley, if I'm not mistaken. I know that you have met Jesse Jackson. I think you met Muhammad Ali. And you have put on some very powerful, groundbreaking programming on PCTV 21. And if I'm being honest, they do not appreciate you, and they do not appreciate me. And this is not to be complaining, arrogant, because all the glory goes to God. But I believe somebody like you, Nora, should have a Lifetime Achievement Award. But let me just say this to Nora and to all of you. If people will not give you what God and your talents dictate, the time for hoping that they will change, that's way past. I want to see you take action. Now, Nora once said to me, she's thinking about retiring, because I think she said she was she was a couple of years older than me. Nora, this is not the time. This is not the time for you to be retired. As I said once to a family member who said to me, all my friends are gone. And I simply replied, make new friends. So I would say this to Nora. We need you to keep producing and to become that nationally known talk show host. That's what I'm trying to do. You need to do it too. You might say, well, why? Why can't I take a break? Why can't I just do as I'm doing now? This planet needs you. They need people like myself and you, Nora, and they need people like George and Leta. And in case none of you have noticed, it's the government and a lot of other things are not doing things well. They're not doing things ethically or morally. Let's be honest about it. So yeah, it's my birthday today, January the 25th, 2018. And I am 54. And I want to say this to you. It is my sincere hope and desire that in this year, I will get that text. I don't care if you are a 14-year-old child, you see this, or a teenager, and something I said causes you to make a move or not do something that you were going to do to harm yourself or whatever it is. I want to get that text. I want you to text me immediately when you see this, or even if it's 6 months down the line, but preferably today at 412-559-2731. Now you can go ahead and call me if you don't block, make private, or unknown your number. I want a commitment. I want a commitment from Daniel, who created, Daniel and Nico over there in the Netherlands, who actually created a new composition that I'm debuting on Humanity Matters Live, February the 6th, live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which will be, hopefully, on Facebook Live. My cat was close to me, and there's a little bit of hair all over the place. Rocky Bodie! I'm sorry about that, couldn't help myself. Any rate, sometimes that cat hair can be ticklish. I love my cats, but boy, can it be ticklish. But if you go to www.pctv21.org at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on February the 6th, we'll have, Lord willing, Humanity Matters Live, and we're going to have our psychic on once more. Our friend and family, Sarah Sachs. I consider her an honorary family member. She's really that good. Yes, she really is. But I want to say something to each and every one of you. I don't care what obstacles you go through. You can do this. Look, I love each and every one of you, okay? I love each and every one of you. So how about I get that text? Now, I would appreciate you subscribing to my channel if you see this on YouTube. I would like a couple of likes and shares. That would be really wonderful. But what I want more than any of that, more than the subscribers, more than the likes, more than the shares, frankly, more than income, is you realizing you have greatness and genius in you and that nothing in the universe can stop you. So believe yourself. Believe in a higher power. Yes, hopefully you do. But believe in yourself. I'm Albert Torcaso. I didn't even have it on there. I didn't do it high enough, but it's not important. I'm Albert Torcaso saying that you and humanity and all forms of life really does matter. And you, yeah, I'm going to point real close so you get it. You have it. You got what it takes. You're all that and 20 bags of chips.